and welcome to IT is Great. Today we will discuss question 6 from November 2018 Paper 2. I have a guest presenter with me to assist me to read the questions. Vaneshri Govender.
Hello. Question 6. The days when restaurants could rely exclusively on good food, an enjoyable ambiance, and word-of-mouth advertising are quickly coming to an end. More and more restaurants realize that they must use consumer-facing connective technologies such as websites, social networks, and mobile apps to stay competitive. The manager at a local restaurant decided to implement these technologies. Question 6.1. The restaurant created an unsecured hotspot for their guests. 6.1.1. What is a hotspot?
A hotspot is basically an area where you have wireless Wi-Fi internet access that's available to shared and connected devices.
6.1.2. Name the threat for a guest when using an unsecured hotspot.
Now, when you are using an unsecured hotspot, unencrypted data files can be intercepted, or any other acceptable, you could say that personal information could be exposed to a hacker, or you could even download malware and viruses.
6.1.3. The use of BitTorrent has been blocked on the network by the firewall. Question 6.1.3.
Hello and welcome to IT is Great. Today we're going to discuss question 6 from November 2018 Paper 2. I have a guest speaker, Vaneshri Govender, who will assist me in reading out the questions to you.
Hello. Question 6. The days when restaurants could rely exclusively on good food, an enjoyable ambiance, and word-of-mouth advertising are quickly coming to an end. More and more restaurants realize that they must use consumer-facing connective technologies such as websites, social networks, and mobile apps to stay competitive. The manager at a local restaurant decided to implement these technologies. Question 6.1. The restaurant created an unsecured hotspot for their guests. 6.1.1. What is a hotspot?
A hotspot is an area where you have wireless internet access, and that's available to your connected devices.
6.1.2. Name the threat for a guest when using an unsecure hotspot.
Unencrypted data files can be sent and can be intercepted, or your personal information may be exposed to a hacker, or you may be unwillingly downloading viruses to your device.
Question 6.1.3. The use of BitTorrent has been blocked on the network by the firewall. Question 6.1.3a. What is BitTorrent?
That's basically a file sharing software, so you're able to download files from the internet.
Question B. Give 2 reasons why the restaurant owner insists that BitTorrent be blocked.
One of the reasons could be security, another one would be prevent piracy of software, or when you are downloading large files, you tend to slow down the performance of the network. It could also be that the restaurant owner may have a data cap on his ISP from his ISP provider.
Question 6.2. The hotspot in the restaurant is used by business people to connect to their company's VPN. 6.2.1. Write out the abbreviation VPN.
VPN stands for Virtual Private Network.
Question 6.2.2. Briefly explain what a VPN is.
A VPN allows users to log into a network via the internet with the same security features of a local area network. You need to include statements like login, remotely, or secure network connection.
Question 6.3. The restaurant upgraded their website. 6.3.1. The URL for a page on their website for this restaurant is given below. http://www.mydinnersite.com/product.asp?id equals 12345. Question A. Is this a static or dynamic web page? Motivate your answer.
Okay, so we're looking at a dynamic web page. One of the clues that give it away is this word ASP. ASP stands for Active Server Pages. These are dynamic. That means they change and they update almost instantaneously. Ganesh?
Question B. How would the URL change to indicate that this is a mobile site?
Well, the URL could end with .mobi or with simply M prefix.
Question 6.3.2. A paragraph on the home page of the website encourages users to use less power. Question A. Give 2 hints for saving power when using computing devices.
I'll give you more than 2. Turn off a device when it's not in use. Change your screen settings to dim. Use an automatic app that puts the apps to sleep. Close unnecessary apps. Turn off your Wi-Fi when not in use. Turn off Bluetooth or GPS when not in use.
Question B. Suggest one environmentally friendly way in which the restaurant could dispose of its old electronic equipment.
You could send the old equipment to an e-cycler for recycling. You could donate the useful equipment to others, or you could reuse parts that is still usable in other computers.
Question 6.3.3. Name the technique that is used to ensure that the restaurant's website is placed as high as possible on a list of search results.
We're talking about search engine optimization.
Question 6.4. Cybercrimes such as DDoS are common phenomena in cyberspace today. 6.4.1. Briefly explain what a DDoS attack on the restaurant's website might entail. Note, no marks will be allocated for writing out the acronym.
Well, for your purposes, a DDoS stands for denial of services. So what happens is the hacker will prevent you from accessing a website. So you need to include statements like a website becomes unavailable, or alternatively, there could be a very high number of requests to the website and eventually crashes with the overload of requests.
Question 6.4.2. Suggest 2 measures that the restaurant could implement to prevent cybercrime.
I'll give you more than 2. You could install and update an antivirus software. You could use a firewall. You could use strong passwords that have both alpha and numeric characters in it, or special characters if you like. You can make sure that your software is updated regularly, and you can also kind of be aware of trends in cybercrime. Training your staff to be vigilant. You don't answer phishing mail. You can make use of encryption or human verification, something called CAPTCHA.
Question 6.5. The restaurant encourages their guests to download the Foursquare app to their mobile devices. Question 6.5.1. Explain what a connected app is.
The connected app is basically an app that's connected to the internet. The front end of the app is installed on the device, and the data is accessible or stored in the cloud or the web server.
6.5.2. Give 2 reasons why an app is more popular than conventional web pages when using certain websites.
I'll give you more than 2. The interface would be easier to navigate. It has a dedicated purpose. Apps know where to find the data, so you don't have to go and enter in the URL. All the interface data is already installed on your device. It speeds up the responsiveness. It uses less data. It can fetch data in the background. It gives you notifications. It works with syncing devices and online storage. And it can use additional sensors like GPS. Finish.
6.5.3a. What type of technology makes location-based services such as Foursquare possible?
GPS. That's the answer.
Question B. State the 2 benefits of a check-in service such as Foursquare from a restaurant's perspective.
Some of the benefits would be that users will know if friends visited the restaurant and they can join them. You can profile your customers. You can have advertising specific deals or marketing strategies. When someone is near the restaurant, you can invite them. You can easily reach for online orders. It's invisible for data capture. It also gives you feedback from customers. That concludes our video. Thank you, Vineshri. I hope you like it. Please subscribe to my channel and click like if you really do like it. Bye for now.